Hello everyone, this is Pat with Empowering by Design with a daily Oracle card reading and message for the 14th of June 2011. I hope you're having a lovely day today. For today's reading, when I asked what card deck we should hear from for today's message, once again the goddesses came in. And I feel like they've been coming in a lot lately with a lot of the different readers. Because I actually initially had the idea to use a different card deck today, but I stopped and I asked our celestial team, and the goddesses are who wanted to come in with today's daily message. And as I was shuffling the cards, the one that jumped out is Green Tara, and it says, "Start delegating." And the message on the card says, "Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself." So this is a great message to get on the heels of, or a very interesting one anyways, on the heels of yesterday's cards, which were taking that quiet contemplation time, taking it easy, but staying optimistic about the outcomes that you're trying to manifest. So Green Tara, for those of you who may not know, Tara is a divinity that shows up in different aspects with different colors. There's white Tara and there's green Tara. And green Tara is one for, is a goddess you can call on for emergency aid. Whether it be, maybe needing some emergency money or just needing quick and speedy help. Okay? And in this instance, it is a little bit like an additional message to yesterday. It's like allow other people to help you, if you remember how I presented yesterday's message. But this one is also about don't be afraid to ask for help, nor should you feel guilty about asking for help. And it's a card that speaks to don't try to do everything yourself, as it said in that initial message. So I think she's really coming in today with a message to call on her for help. And I've often found, we all have times in our life where maybe we've taken on a little bit too much, we're a bit overscheduled, trying to do too many things. Maybe we've even double booked ourselves or something. And at those times, we can get into a place where we're feeling very stressed, and we can get into a pattern of thinking that is like time limiting. We start to feel like we don't have enough time to do everything. And that becomes sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy. So in those instances, and this is part of what Green Tara is suggesting to us today, I'll often stop and I'll just say to the angels or the divinities, the celestial team, angels, I've made a mistake in my thinking. I've overcommitted myself. I've taken on too much. There's too much going on today, and I don't feel like I can manage it. It's making me stressed. Could you please intervene and help me resolve this situation? And you'd be amazed at what will happen. It is possible. Angels will intervene and help you with anything. Or divinities like Green Tara, the goddesses. They will intervene very swiftly and help you out. And I can share with you a story of one day where I did very much feel this way. I realized I had overbooked myself, had a couple of things booked at the same time without realizing it. You write something down or you forget to write something down in your calendar, and then something else comes along and you put something in the same spot one of those days. So I called on the angels and I said, "Angels, I made a mistake. I overbooked myself." Well, I asked for their intervention, and I didn't have to do anything. Someone called me and canceled the appointment that I had made with them. So it actually worked out without me having to do anything. But I've had many other instances where I've called in the angels for help, and they can intervene in your schedule. They can shift things around. And so in this instance, it is an additional message to the take care of yourself. And one of the ways that we can take care of ourselves is by asking for and allowing ourselves to receive help from others, including the angels and the celestial teams, the divinities. And I want to see if she has any other messages here. Well, there's lots of rainbow colors in this card on on her legs. She herself is portrayed as green. She's got the purple and that purple ring behind her that's surrounded by the orange and the yellow. So there's a lot of color, rainbow coloring in that portrayal of her. And I'm not sure what that rainbow coloring has to do with it, quite honestly. Maybe it'll come to me. Maybe she'll enlighten me. But it is an additional message to the self-care, and by doing that, delegating to other people, allowing other people to help you or asking for that help. So it alleviates the level of stress that you have. And people love to help. People love to be helpful to somebody else. It also may be indicating that it's time to delegate some chores to your children with some help around the house. Sometimes when I get this card when I need to do that. But it's allowing yourself to receive help. Maybe you need to hire a housekeeper or someone to take care of your plants in your yard, your landscaping. It can be, touch upon any one of those normal everyday things. So don't be trying to do the work of 3 people, as sometimes happens to us maybe in our work environment. Or for those of you who are self-employed, where you have to be, as we say, chief cook and bottle washer. It might be, if you are self-employed, time to delegate. Hire an accountant, maybe seek out a virtual admin person, like a virtual secretary, to help you out with things. So it might be time to think about things like that. How can you delegate what you're doing so that you're not, so that so much of the burden is not on your shoulders to carry it all. And be sure and ask Green Tara for any help with that, any help with delegating, and any help that you might need quickly and swiftly. So that is our message for today. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you so much for all of your lovely comments. I really do appreciate them. I'm not always able to get back to them right away, but I do appreciate whatever you write or send my way. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Have a lovely day.